Hello Call of Duty fans, Wildchild here. When it comes to the worst Call of Duty game out there, there's two games that are fighting for that trophy. That's right, it's a trophy for the worst Call of Duty game. And those two games are Advanced Warfare and Ghost. I think those two are by far the worst Call of Duty compared to previous titles. You know, if you compare to Call of Duty 4, War at War, Modern Warfare 2, you know, the Black Ops, the first Black Ops, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3 was okay. You know, if you were to name like the top three worst Call of Duty games, I would say, and in my opinion, would be number one, Advanced Warfare. I think that game takes, or this game what I'm playing right here, takes the the trophy, takes the number one spot of the worst Call of Duty. Why? Maybe you have a different opinion, and I will let you hear about it. But in my opinion, what made this game so bad? So it was boring. Everything they added into this game, yes, they were trying to find something a bit different into the Call of Duty franchise, right? A bit into the futuristic and the exosuit and all this like quote unquote superpowers, right? And I think made it like really boring. Made it really boring, and I think it defeated the purpose of like bringing something new and people like, wow, this is so cool. No, I think it did the opposite. People like, okay, this is kind of boring, thank you very much, but this is boring. And I think that's what happened. The game died out like so quick compared to the other games, and it was just amazing. And Ghost, in my opinion, Ghost takes the number two spot because even though the game had some boring map design, it wasn't as good as previous, you know, Infinity Ward Call of Duty games. I think they at least they tried to stick to the Call of Duty formula. You know, it wasn't like too futuristic. It wasn't like anything crazy like that. It was like kind of like a bit of a normal but also boring, you know, Call of Duty. So it wasn't too bad. You know, the weapons were okay. We didn't have like that much garbage, but map design and really boring, just like Advanced Warfare. Score streaks, you know, made the game, you know, what it was like. It's like, man, this is so boring to play. What? But the difference of between the two is because Advanced Warfare has the exosuits, and that's what like totally ruined it. So in this gameplay over here, I'm playing the old school playlist when it was available. I mean, I know it's still available, but before I don't know which patch was, you were able to pick the game mode you wanted to play. You know, search TDM or domination, which is what I'm playing right here, and you pick the game mode and you play it, and that's it. Then they released a patch and they made like a mosh pit type of thing, so you cannot pick your game mode. You just play whatever the game you know, throws out there, and you have to play. So this is when I sold the game. I took it to the game store and I sold it. I'm like, I don't want to play this. Thank you very much, but I don't like the new changes. I thought it was pretty stupid, and that's it. So that was the end of Advanced Warfare for me. Which, by the way, in this gameplay right here in round 2, man, we're going to destroy the enemies. So much fun with this score streak loadout. Pretty beast. It was the UAV, the assistant hack, and the bomber. Man, you'll get to see in a few minutes. We just destroyed these guys, and it was pretty fun. I like it. So anyways, and if we were to pick number 3, just to say top 3, I'd say Modern Warfare 3, you know, as in, you know, the worst, because I think the first Black Ops was kind of fun. It wasn't too bad. Black Ops 2 was fun. You know, it wasn't as good as Black Ops 1 or War at War, since it's, you know, all made by Treyarch. But yeah, Black Ops 2 was fun. Black Ops 1 was amazing, and loved that game. And War at War just like a beast. You know, it was a beast. It's such a cool game. But anyways, so I think Modern Warfare 3 takes the spot because Modern Warfare 2 was pretty fun, man. Remember those days? Remember those days with the AC-130 with the Apache helicopter, man? Those were fun kill streaks. Those were like really fun. Or even the basic Predator missile. It was just so much fun in Modern Warfare 2. It was so cool, and I mean, they changed a little bit in Modern Warfare 3, I think. No, well, maybe it was the same. I think it was the map layout also in Modern Warfare 3. But the Modern Warfare 2 thing, man, if they would have fixed that game, the little issues they had, the commando thing, and they would take care of business. I know back then there was this issue between Activision and some of the previous Infinity War guys, and they didn't care about the game, whatever the problem was back then. So sad. But that game was so much fun. The map layout, the weapons, and everything. I remember one of my favorite maps was like Wasteland and Afghan. Was it Afghan, the name of it? And yeah, I think it was Afghan. Oh man, it's so much fun to play there. It's so cool. But if you like, I don't want to say they have to copy the same exact map, but if you look at the map layouts from, let's say, Modern Warfare 2, and then you look at this game, for example, Advanced Warfare, it's like, whoa, it's like, what is this? Like the maps in Modern Warfare 2, for example, like a bit of wide open stuff. It was so much fun. And this game is just like boring stuff. It's like even the colors are boring. Everything's like, man, it's like so like lame, and it's like doesn't have like a soul. So I think that's what made this game like so like everything. Everything was just like this doesn't feel quite right. This doesn't feel like Call of Duty stuff that we like. So I think that's why this game takes the spot. Take the trophy. I have a trophy over here. I'm just kidding, but they take the trophy of the worst Call of Duty game. So what would I like to see? I mean, I don't want to say complain, but just give my opinion, right, on the stuff that I like and don't like. But also I like to give my 2 cents of ideas or what I would like to see. I would like to see a Call of Duty that's not related to the previous Call of Duty, even if it's made by Treyarch, Infinity War, Sledgehammer, whoever it is. Just make a different Call of Duty. It doesn't have to be attached to the other one, unless it's really good. Unless it's like really cool, like Call of Duty 4, like really cool story. But the story was it was so amazing. Just keep up. Just take from that. No, just like keep on going, right, with the same story. If it's cool like that. But what I'd like to see is a post-apocalyptic Call of Duty game. And before you flip out, just listen to what I have to say. And imagine. And I'm gonna use another game as an example, so you get to picture in your head what I'm talking about. Remember the game Metro Last Light? If you haven't played Metro Last Light, I think you should, because that game is sick. But imagine like something like Metro Last Light, that type of setting, post-apocalyptic, like destruction, but weapons like that, like weird weapons, like reforged, AK-47 with all these weird kind of attachments, and the kill streaks. It's just like weird stuff, like weird like little robots, for example. Not robots, but if you play that game Metro Last Light, you know what I'm talking about, like these weird looking claymores, that created by people, because you live like underground, you're trying to survive, and you create all these gadgets, right? So those are the kill streaks. That's pretty cool. Like let's say they're gonna add a 357, for example, right? So you get a UAV, this little weird mechanical thing that you throw in the air, and that's a UAV, right? Or something like that. Or like instead of the helicopter, it's like a weird looking helicopter that you call in. It's like created by man, but with like, it doesn't even look like a helicopter. It's like something kind of cool from that type of like environment. So like I said, if you play that game Metro Last Light, probably you get to picture in your head like a bit what I'm talking about. And but that's what I would like to see, a kind of cool game. Doesn't have to be futuristic or like Russia versus United States or no, just create something cool. Like the story too is so much fun. There's so much to create from. Like humanity is trying to survive. And there's the guys who try to take over. So there you go. There you get that's the plot right there. The survivors versus the people who are trying to take over the world of the city, or and there you go. That's the story right there. With these nice weird weapons and shotguns and stuff, and I don't know. I thought Metro Last Light was pretty fun, and when I was playing that game, that's one thing that I was thinking about the whole time. Like Call of Duty should just like steal this idea, because it was so cool. The weapons in that game, I was like, they were so much fun. The shotguns, everything, just like very cool. And I thought it was a pretty good idea for a Call of Duty game. They could just like maybe look into it. It doesn't have to be the same over and over again. Also, we got 3 developers doing Call of Duty games. How about if like each developer stick to something different? Let's say, for example, Treyarch, go back to World War II. That would be pretty fun. Infinity War stick to Modern Warfare stuff. And let's say Sledgehammer stick to the futuristic as an example. So you're gonna get a different Call of Duty game, every year. Not the same futuristic game, but you get at least World War II. So if you get sick of World War II, you look forward to some Modern Warfare. It's like, oh great. And then if you get sick of Modern Warfare, you look forward to some futuristic stuff. So I think they need to like bring that type of innovation, right? At least, well, not innovation, but um, bring a different Call of Duty, every year. Not just the same futuristic stuff that we were like getting pretty much, for the past few years. And the direction is going is kind of boring, but I had to cut this commentary short. I could just keep talking for another 20 minutes, but the game is coming to an end. Thank you for watching. My name is Welch. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and let me know which one is the worst Call of Duty so far between, I would say, Ghost and Advanced Warfare. And I'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, go and check out the Battlefield videos and some of the playthroughs that I post with live commentary. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Later.